Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Last time, we did a bunch of side quests, including getting ourselves a new piece of heart and an upgraded wallet. In this episode, we're going to be doing some more side stuff as we go around the Great Sea, getting ourselves possibly another piece of heart, as well as taking care of another one of these submarines that are available inside of the Wind Waker. So, let us get everything right here and head to the northwest, because if you talk to the telescope man on the island right here, he will point out that there is a submarine over this way. I discovered this submarine while I was mapping everything out by myself. I'm going to be mapping things off screen, so then you don't need to see the map fish too much, so you won't be seeing map fish too much in too many of the things, so not too much hoi small fry, unfortunately. And it is nighttime with a crescent moon, which kind of stinks because I'm waiting for a full moon in order to do something. But here is our second submarine, which upon looking it up, it looks like there are only 3 submarines. So we got some sleeping bokoblins. Let's rob them blind. And then murder them. You know, that telescope man's probably watching as I rob them and then kill them, and just going, oh-ho! That is literally what all he does. He is literally watching as I commit crimes. Right, so, first I rob them. Then I kill them. Oh, rain to mask the murders. How appropriate. And again with the rain, it rains a lot on the Great Sea. I wish it would rain where my state is, because we kind of need that rain. We kind of need water. Please give us water. But oh, so close to falling into the water. Witch must drown? If you sink, you're a witch? Oh, he sunk. He's a witch. That explains why he was able to do that. All right, so let's go into our submarine and see what we can deal with. And this one, something's telling me, is going to remind me of another little quest we did beforehand. Yep, it's filled with moblins. And guess what? If you fall down, you got to take on all these moblins. But that's not the annoying part. The annoying part is we've got to swing on ropes. I hope you remember this. We had to do this earlier in the game. So, our first things first, we're going to swing and get the treasure. You can ignore all these moblins if you want, but I look at moblins as, hey, look, rupee supplies, and even better, skull necklaces, which leads into another side quest later in this game. Pretty much everything in this game will lead into a side quest of some sort, which is why I love this game. I love side quests. I'm one of those side quest junkies. That's why Majora's Mask is my favorite Wind Waker. My favorite Zelda. Yes, my favorite Wind Waker is totally Majora's Mask, because it's totally, it was totally in there, right? I know my Zeldas, people. I know my Zeldas. All right. So let us keep trying. I hate that the music keeps resetting too. All right. Let us aim properly. Really, if you want to, you could just skip fighting all these moblins. And really, I could be doing this later on, but hey, side quest videos mean side quests. All right, so let us aim properly and truly. And luckily, there is no timer on this one, so we don't need to worry about anything falling down. And there we go. And get inside there, and the chest appears. So, what is our reward for going through this submarine? Well, besides the skull necklaces, quite obviously, we get a treasure chart. I believe this treasure chart will lead you to a piece of heart. If not, it'll lead you to a large amount of rupees, which is going to be needed again later in this game, so keep that in mind. But how do we get out of here now? Well, I want the skull necklaces, and I don't want things to live. So I think we're gonna have to go down there, because for some odd reason my grappling hook is deciding I don't want to do 6 shots, folks. Hit him, drop the lantern, Keep hitting him. All right, where's the other one? You. Drop the lantern. Cause fire in this wooden submarine. This is totally what is necessary. All right, so dropping another one, and whoop, boop. There we go. They've all dropped their lanterns now. Right, fighting time. Come, moblins. Give me your skull necklaces. Okay, he hit me through a barrel. I call bullshit. All right, you. Give me your swag. I want your swag. I am Link, Pot Smasher, and Robber. I rob those who possibly do not deserve to be robbed. Okay, you gonna leave me alone now? Nope. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Ow. Well, this is working very well. Ow. They're killing each other. They can't see. You fools. Haha, you fools. You're killing each other. All right, so that's another one, which means one left. Time to die, buddy. And you're not dead yet. There we go. Everyone died. The end. And no one saw a thing. Not even Telescope Man. All right, so let's grab these rupees. Nothing like grabbing a little bit of rupees early on just to get things. No, rupees! All right, so that deals with that. Now Link, break all their supplies in case they respawn. And let's get the heck out of here. I've cleaned this place up good. I did good. I murdered innocent seafaring people in a submarine, broke their supplies, and robbed them blind. A good day for me. So, why don't we go south right now, which means we're gonna need the Wind Waker back. All right, so that's Wind's Requiem. Now let us go southeast. So then we can meet up with the first of our merchants, actually. Which is why I totally need to go south. Because Roxas is smart. Originally, I was going to be going back to Windfall because there's one last thing we can do on Windfall, but that's going to be done at the end of the video. What we're going to do right now, though, is we're going to go south. And what we're going to do is we're going to head off towards a part of the side quest, a part of the trading side quest in particular. So it's kind of creepy when there's no music at night, I will admit, so this is kind of weird. But welcome to Mother and Child Rock, ladies and gentlemen. This is an important place for later in the game. It is required for story, and you can notice that there's Roxas can't talk again. You can notice that there's a giant cyclone right there. If you get sucked up in that, what'll end up happening is you'll get transported to a random island, most likely Forest Haven. So do not get sucked up in that. We can't deal with that just yet. But here's a traveling merchant, and if you use the Deku leaf on him, it turns out he's a Goron. So Gorons still live, but this man is what they call a traveling merchant, just a poor wanderer cruising the world in search of rare objects and sorts. Oh, that sucks. So my delivery bag might hold some rare items, huh? Well, they do. He's going to open a mega superstore, huh? Well, I have this town flower right here. Trade a town flower for a sea flower? Sure. So, 20 rupees? Sure. And with with that, we've obtained the sea flower. The scent of the sea waves through the delicate petals of the flower. So with this, we have now made our first merchant's oath. So, the Windfall Island shop has a new product, the sea flower, and we get to keep the sea flower that we had so we can use it in a later trade. But look, it's one of the Koroks with what looks like a wilting and dying plant. I wonder if that's related to another side quest that is later inside the game. But that takes care of that. So, Tingle Island is right here. I'm going to be cutting out the trip to Tingle Island. I was going to go to Tingle Island to show something off, but I can't show anything off because unfortunately I don't have enough rupees. Tingle will tell you you don't have enough rupees, that you need to get bigger rupees, and that even though you have a big wallet, you need to get more rupees. And he will give you, I will tell you this, Tingle does tell you exactly where the great fairies are that will upgrade your wallet. So Tingle does have use. He does tell you where the, islands are. But right now what I end up doing is I was going to Tingle Island originally, but it's not gonna work out, unfortunately. But on the bright side, I can show off what Tingle Island looks like. Remember, you also have the Tingle chart when you ended up freeing Tingle, so you get to know where exactly it is. And on the bright side, we have to deal with a shark. So guess what? Die. Die. I hate the sharks in this game. They will stalk you for ages. All right, and then we have a chest right here. Ooh, why don't we get ourselves some rupees? Listen carefully for it. And first try. And we got 20 rupees. That's not bad. So, let's head on over this way. And what I'm going to end up doing is, I think it's either a jump cut or a fade in that I end up doing. No, I kept in the Tingle Island trip after all, I guess. Oh no, I know what I ended up cutting out. I ended up cutting out another trip. But we have something in the post box. So, what's over here? Let's see what it is. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw this letter away. But this is your big chance. Do you need an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have a special bargain prices, but we have only one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near Roxas Isle. First come, first serve. To those who took the time to read this, please accept this humble thanks. Assistant manager at the shop ships. And we got a rupee. So yes, Roxas Island. That is where a special beetle shop ship is that will contain a bottle, a piece of heart, and a treasure chart that leads to another piece of heart. We will be getting them later, but here's Tingle's Island, where the tower was said to run by magic, but instead it runs through slavery. No. Not quite large enough. Oh, that would be terrible, I know. Because I totally want to give you my rupees. But if we go to the island where we were born, we can get ourselves a bigger wallet. That's actually going to be something that's going to be coming up soon enough, so no worries on that. But let us climb down. Stop climbing on the ladder, Link, stop it! But here's Tingle Island. I love what the manga does for Wind Waker in this one. Pretty much Link comes here because he thinks that the island's run by magic, and he gets so disappointed when he finds out that it's run by slavery. But as you can see on the map, that's where we could end up go to, continue with plot. We're going to be continuing with plot in the next episode, but what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to Windfall Island, and we're going to be dealing with that sad, sad person who ended up saying that, we don't understand them. But in reality, we do. Now that we have the deluxe picture box, we can deal with this. I don't know if you can do this with the regular picture box, but what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to take a picture of the full moon. So, let's use the Wind's Requiem and let us head off now towards Windfall Island. So, let us change this. Now, the moon does go in phases here, so keep that in mind. So, I ended up cutting until I got to a full moon night. So, let's take a picture and save it. And just in case, let us take 2, because it never hurts to take 2. Now, this moon doesn't have a face. This moon sucks. So, let's play the Song of Passing and go towards the daytime to where we can end up turning in the photo and getting ourselves another piece of heart. All right, so another daytime. Down over here where Mr. Brooding Man is, or teen. I'm gonna assume he's a teenager. So, let us show him the picture of the full moon. I do understand you, Mr. Brooding Teen. No problem. No problem. And we get a treasure chart that leads to a piece of heart. Yeah. We don't get a piece of heart. We get a treasure chart that leads to a piece of heart. Thank you. And I will be searching for that treasure in another separate part. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas 1359. Next time, what we're going to be doing is we're going to finally be continuing the story of Wind Waker by going to the one island that is, you know, left where the pearls are. So, see you guys next time.